Assalamu alaikum, my name is Mehak Abid and welcome to the second session of chapter number 3, which is decimals. I hope you have practiced exercise 3.1. I have told you that maths is all about practice, so you have to practice very hard if you want to understand maths. Without further ado, let's start with session 2. In session 2, we are going to learn about the types of decimal numbers, and then we will learn about a rule to find whether a given rational number is terminating or non-terminating. Before I tell you about the types, I want all of you to remember that whenever we are talking about the types, we are differentiating those types from the basis of the decimal part of the decimal number. I hope all of you remember the decimal part. The decimal part of the decimal number was the part which was after the decimal point. So let's start with the types. There are two main types of the decimal numbers: terminating decimals and non-terminating decimals. Now, terminating decimals, as the name suggests, which means to end, in which the digits after the decimal point are finite. That means the division is ending and we will get a finite number of digits in the decimal part. In this case, we have a rational number 20 over 8. Here, we will divide the numerator of the rational number 20 with the denominator, which is 8, and we can see that we will get the answer 2.5. Here, we have one digit in the decimal part and the division is ending and we are getting 0 as a remainder after 2 steps. So, 2.5 is a terminating decimals because we are getting finite number, countable number of digits in the decimal part. Next type is the non-terminating decimals. Non-terminating, non-ending, in which the digits after the decimal point are infinite, which means they are infinite, boundless, never ending, and the division is not ending and we will never get 0 in the decimal in the remainder. Here we have the rational number 10 over 3. When we divide the numerator of the rational number with the denominator, we can see that the division is not ending and we are not getting 0 in the remainder and we are getting infinite number of digits in the decimal part. So this is a non-terminating decimal. Now, non-terminating decimals are again divided into two more categories, that are recurring decimals and non-recurring decimals. Again and again, recurring to occur. So, recurring to occur again and again. The non-terminating decimals in which a digit or block of digits, I can have one digit or a block of digits, repeats itself infinite number of times. Infinite number of times because we are getting infinite number of digits in the decimal part after the decimal point. So we can say that the recurring decimals are the decimals in which we are getting one digit or block of digits again and again in the decimal part. In the example we have 0.333 up to so on. Here we are getting a single number 3 infinite number of times. And in the second example 0.272727 so on, we are again getting a block of digit 27 infinite number of times and the division is non-ending. We are getting infinite number of digits in the decimal part. The non-recurring decimal. The non-terminating, non-recurring decimals in which digits do not repeat itself after the decimal point. The digits are infinite. We have infinite number of digits in the decimal part, but the digits are not repeating themselves. We have a random pattern. For example, in the first example, we have 0.142875 up till so on. The division is not ending and we are getting infinite number of digits in the decimal part, but the digits are not repeating themselves. We cannot see a pattern forming over here. So these are non-recurring, non-terminating decimals. Again, in the second example, we have 56.976486. Again, we have non-terminating because we have infinite number of digits, but non-recurring because no digit or block of digit is repeating itself again and again. So we have four types: terminating, non-terminating, non-terminating, recurring, non-terminating, non-recurring. So let's do some exercise. Identify the different types of decimals. At first, I have a decimal number 0.134. I am not sure. Okay. We have finite number of digits in the decimal part. We have 3 digits in the decimal part. So this is terminating decimal. Right? Now, in the next question, 45.67898989 up to so on. Again, we are getting infinite number of digits in the decimal part. So this is non-terminating, but is it recurring or non-recurring? We can see that a block of digits 8989 are repeating themselves again and again, so this is recurring decimals. The next example, 3.56, I have two digits in the decimal part which are finite, the division is ending, so these are terminating decimals. The next example, 4.567856785678 up to so on, non-terminating because the division is not ending, we are getting infinite number of digits in the decimal part, but the block of digits 5, 6, 7, 8 are repeating themselves again and again, so I will say these are recurring and non-terminating decimals. The last question, 3.547896. In this part, the termination, the digits are not terminating. We are getting infinite number of digits in the decimal part, but there is no digit or a block of digit that is repeating itself. So this is non-terminating, non-recurring decimal. Let us revise. We have two main types of decimals, non-terminating decimals and the terminating decimals. The terminating decimals are the decimals in which the digits after the decimal point are finite, and the non-terminating decimals are the decimals in which the digits after the decimal point are infinite. The non-terminating decimals are further divided into two more categories, that are recurring decimals and non-recurring decimals. Recurring decimals are the decimals in which the digits after the decimal point are repeating themselves again and again, and in the non-recurring decimals the digits are not repeating themselves again and again, and we have a random pattern although the digits are infinite and the division is non-ending. I hope you have understood up till now. Now let's learn about the rule. The rule is to find out whether the given rational number is terminating or not terminating. This rule is especially helpful if you want to find out without the actual division of the rational number. The rule states that if the denominator of the rational number in standard form has no prime factors other than 2, 5 or 2 and 5 both, then and only then the rational number is a terminating decimal. So first of all, we will have to find out whether the rational number is in its simplified form, standard form. Then we have to find out the denominator, the prime factors of the denominator, and if the prime factors of the denominator are 2, 5 or both 2 and 5, only then the rational number will be terminating. If we get the prime factors of the denominator other than 2 or 5, then the rational number will be non-terminating. I want all of you to remember and memorize this rule because this is very helpful. Let us apply this rule in an example. I have a rational number 17 over 8. The first was to convert this rational number into its standardized or lowest form or simplified form. This rational number is already in its lowest form, so I will move on to the next part, the denominator. We have the denominator 8, and we know that the prime factors of 8 are 2 into 2 into 2. I have 2 in the prime factors of the denominator and no other number, so this rational number 17 over 8 is terminating decimal, because the rule stated that if the rational number in its standardized form, if the denominator of the rational number in the standardized form has prime factors 2, 5 or both 2 and 5, then and only then the rational number is terminating. So here we have the prime factors 2, so the rational number is terminating decimal. Let us do another example. 20 over 6. First check standardized form. Is this in the standardized form? No. We have to divide the numerator and the denominator by 2 to get its simplified form, which is 10 over 3. Now the denominator is 3. We do not have to find out the prime factors because 3 is already a prime factor, so which is not 2 or 5. So this rational number is non-terminating because the rule stated that the prime in the denominator, if the denominator has prime factors 2, 5 or both 2 and 5, only then the rational number will be terminating. So I hope you have understood this. Right now, if you want to solve the exercises, you will be able to solve exercise 3.2 question number 1. I want all of you to practice hard because again maths is all about practice. Hope to see you soon. Allah Hafiz.